Yeah, this does take a little while, because you'll realize very quickly we have a lot of variables so far inside of this player character. We have a metric ton of just variables. Hit points, HP left. Oops. HP left. Oops. Damn it. And that is most likely going to do that. Yep. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. Energy. Energy left. HP. Let's go HP remain, because we know it's the same thing, and it at least looks better than the way that HP left looked. That'll bother me if I leave it. Okay, let's see. Shields left. And I think the way we did XP required is actually... Hold on. Let me check something here. Get level -1 XP required. Okay, yeah, so we don't need to actually change anything on that, or even keep track of it for the saved. Excuse me. Shields left. Shields left. Let's see. Don't need any of those. Inventory. That one I do need. Sorry, I think... what is this? Interactable, okay. Interact object parent, I believe, is... Yeah. And we need to make that an array. So as it stands now, this is what we need. Just in this one struct. And that's probably not finished. Because eventually we're going to get into skills, and then blah, 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 blah. So, we've got our player variables. We go into our save game. Bloop. This was a test. We can get rid of it later. Let's see. Player stats. Player variables. Okay. So, we've got a struct of player variables now. So, when I press H to save the game slot, I'm going to get a reference to save the game. I'm actually going to move these. Let's move this up here for now and just kind of set this out of the way, because this is going to take a minute. So, we get save the game. Set player stats. Make player variables. Now, as you can see, we got a lot of stuff here, so let's just go ahead. We got hit points. Now, one of the things I'm going to do when we save and reload the game, we're actually going to just replace the player's hit points in general. Because, I mean, it regenerates anyways. It's not like a game, or I'm not building this like a game like Divinity, where you have what you have and you need to heal up and stuff like that. This is just, you know, boom. Our inventory is saved. Let's see. Let's get rid of stats for a minute, or status for a minute. Let's go to level up. We're going to save our level. We're going to save our EXP. We're going to save our EXP next. What our career is. Our species. See, stat pool, spent stat points. Oh, this is so much stuff. Base stats. Charm, wisdom, intellect, constitution, finesse, strength. So literally we're just taking all of our stats and saying, hey, we want to make sure we have this data. Cool story, cool story. Let's get all this loaded up. So we're taking all of this, setting this struct. Okay. And then we're going to save the game to a slot. That slot, in this case, being slot 1 with a user index of 1. Now the next part is the slightly more difficult part. Which is we actually need to come in here. We're going to grab this. And we need to set all of these values. Player stats, break. And I like to do break on these instead of actually like right clicking and breaking it here, just because it's easier for me. But either way is fine. Though I do believe there is a bug right now where if you try to break, I want to say post-process volumes in one of these target things, it freaks out, but I am not definite on that. Anyways, so do set strength. Set finesse. Set constitution. Set intellect. And so what this will do is this is just going to hard set everything. That way you get effectively what your save game was supposed to be. Set charm. Set base stats. Sorry, I tend to talk while I'm doing things like this just so I don't kind of mess up. If that bothers you guys, I do apologize. It's just a habit of mine from years of messing up. Where if I didn't say it to myself as I was doing it, I would like be like, "Oh, set career again," and then I'd be setting career to species, and it's like, "What the fuck are you trying to do? It doesn't make sense." Set level, and of course, all of this I will probably move into like a custom function. That way, the main graph doesn't get so dirty, because this looks awful. I can't stand it looking like this, but set exp. In C++, this would look a lot prettier. Set exp next. Set hit points. Set HP. Set HP left. Right. HP remaining is HP left. Set energy. Set energy left. Set shields. Set shields left. You know, the more I think about it, it doesn't really matter either way, but it probably would have been just as easy to just do hit points, energy, shields, and then just plug them in here instead of doing it this way. And that probably would be the way I would typically do it. Set inventory to inventory. Okay. So, yes, this is hideous. I understand. Boom. Load game, cast, save the game, player stats, boom. And there is an easy way to check this to make sure it actually works. Let's do it. So, we're going to move this out of the way. I need to remember that it's backslash for load, H for save. Not exactly the most intuitive. I'm actually going to change this to, let's do G for save. Or for load. Okay, so we're going to choose Ekrit Heavy Gunner. That's going to be our species and career. We're going to hit C. And let's dump all of our stats into strength. And I realize this looks like crap because the health and energy bars are behind it and all that good stuff. Ooh, it didn't stop. It should have stopped taking points. Alright, I'll fix that in a minute. Let's just get some stats up. It also should not be doing that. Whatever. Okay. So, once we hit C, that should go away. Weird. Okay. So, now we hit H. Now if we back out, come back in, choose something. So now let's hit G. Whoa! That's interesting. Why are you doing that?